Hello. I am just setting up the things that I set up for stream, so give me a minute, but we will be playing Returnal today, which I'm excited about. Because I'm enjoying Returnal. I am. I really am. It's, it's one of those games, and I don't know how much people will agree with me, but, it's one of those games that I feel like has kind of a retro mentality in the sense of like, well, I don't even know if retro is quite the word, but like it really focuses on mastery, and that's something that I can get behind because like gosh, I'm probably not gonna phrase this very well, but it just feels like a lot of games wouldn't go to the same lengths as Returnal, so it's cool. I like the commitment. Hi, Structor, it's good to see you. Hi, how are you? Are you still in Germany? In the magical land of Germany? Sorry, I'm just getting things set up. Sorry if you hear my mic. Hey, look, it's the one who doesn't... What do you mean I don't do anything? I do plenty of things. Yes, still here for a couple more days. Oh, okay, nice. Have you met... Are you going to meet Vol? What does that mean, Kelsey? I don't even know what you mean. But hi, Kelsey, it's good to see you. How are both of you? How have things been in Germany for you, Structor? How are you, Kelsey? How's everyone who may or may not be joining? I forgot already. What did I forget? There's no tea left in Bavaria now? What? Hold on, what? What do you mean by that? Do you mean you drank it all? No, don't cry. What am I messing up? What am I doing wrong? Please tell me. I genuinely can't think. I genuinely can't think of what you could be referring to. Oh no, you know what? I think I might know. I doesn't mean I won't do it. It just I haven't had the chance to yet. Oh, whoops! I'm sorry, I skipped over that. I saw Vol yesterday. We bought all the tea. I see. Okay, that makes more sense. Sorry, like sometimes whenever Twitch like sends two messages at the same time, my brain just kind of like goes with the most recent one and like doesn't register that another one has been sent. I don't know why. And it's something I hate because I have a big pet peeve about like not reading messages. Like, if you're a big popular streamer, I can understand it because, like, people send, like, 10,000 messages a minute, but, like, when, you know, when you're a relatively small streamer, I always have this weird thing about, like, why didn't they respond to my message? And, like, I hate doing that in my streams, you know? Is the scene supposed to... No, not yet. I usually give about 5 minutes. The thing is, when I booted up Returnal, it just went to this, and now I'm just kind of jumping around. I just wanted to, I don't know. I just wanted something to do with my fingers. And it's Fidget! Hi, Fidget! It's good to see you! Hi! You know, I am so excited. Sorry, my brain, like, on many different places, but the Switch 2 is coming out very soon, and I'm excited, although slightly nervous. Because there's a lot I want to get, and I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get. Had a traditional Bavarian breakfast today. Weisswurst and a pretzel. Oh, that sounds amazing. How are the pretzels? Like, you had a truly a Bavarian pretzel. How is it? Like, what's it like? I just realized I don't think I've shared a thing Masani made me involving my Sona. She was doing it. Yeah, I don't think you have. That name doesn't sound familiar. I'm not sure I know Masani too well. Also, beer, non-alcoholic. Oh, okay. No, no, Kelsey, don't leave. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it took me so long to remember. But I remember now, and you're precious, and I don't want you to leave me. Very crispy on the outside. Okay, hold on. Hi. Because I had a friend who went to Germany, and he said, like, his pretzel was very buttery when he got one. And I was like, I don't think that's traditional. It's an artwork. Oh, yes, thank you. I will love to see it. You're sure it's normal to drink beer? I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just normal to drink beer whenever. Not that? Okay, well, as long as you're leaving not because I did something. Hate hearing Switch 2 stuff. Oh, I wasn't gonna say anything specific. I was just saying I'm excited. What makes you say hate hearing about it? Like, is it like, well, actually, I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. I'm just, you know. The Weisswurst are these little white sausages. You have to peel the skin off of them. Weird. Sounds awesome, though. I mean, I like sausage, so... Okay, well, I'll stop talking about the Switch 2 then, Kelsey. I don't wanna upset you. But yeah, I finished Unicorn Overlord on my last stream, and that's cool. And I really enjoyed my time with it. So that's a good one to check off the list. God dang it. I knew I was gonna get hit. Some people suck the meat out of the sausage. I'd rather not think about that. Yeah, I wouldn't go that far personally, but... And I guess people like all sorts of things. I don't know what country it originates from, but I watched the Game Grumps eat Surströmming, and it looks quite vile. And I just don't know... I don't know in what circumstances it isn't, you know, considered gross and disgusting. It is tradition. Okay. It's in the corner. Can't. Ah, there it is. It's called Zuziln. Zuziln. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it, but... But yeah, I'm glad you got to see Vol. That must have been fun. You have all the tea now. I don't know either, but Vol knew how to. There was a TikTok I saw, or like, you know, it was a TikTok that was like posted somewhere else, and it was like an interview or something with this girl was like, oh yeah, I love German accents, like, it's just so authoritative and like, yell at me daddy or whatever. And then this guy like says some weird word in like a complicated way. I feel bad reciting it like this because I it's much more effective when you can actually hear what word it is. But loose leaf tea is a lot cheaper here, really. Why is that? If anything, I would have, well, would have figured it would be about the same. Because Germans drink more tea. That's fair. Survive killing. Oh, no. I've heard horror stories of that parasite. Is it late for you, Structor? I feel like it should be, right? That's something kind of unique about the US. We really hate tea for whatever reason. Yeah, we threw it into the harbor. No, I'm it's 10 p.m. Okay, yeah, so decently. I mean, you know me personally, I can't really drink tea because of my sensory issues, but hating tea was literally a point of national pride in the past, really. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I'm so dumb. I don't like tea, but that is entirely my fault. With other weird American differences like color versus color. Yeah. Fuck Webster. Yeah, all my homies hate Webster. What's wrong with Webster? It's the difference between Sonic Colors and Sonic Colors. I'll risk it. Created new spellings of words like color out of national pride. Yeah, okay. Yeah, fuck him then. How dare he? Increases the chance of finding malignant. Salvage. Yeah. I don't know if he did the whole gray thing, but even that. Yeah, that really gets to me too. Something about it in my brain is just like, when I see Grey, my brain has to like take a second to remember that it's pronounced the same. Hold on, sorry, I gotta focus on murder. On murdering these indigenous alien life forms that don't like me intruding on their territory. I would at least understand on a cosmic level if they changed gray to gray or gray. It's literally the one vowel swap nobody could possibly... Yeah, yeah. It's un-American. This game is fun. As I mentioned, I'm enjoying my time with this. Oh, you know what else I actually started playing recently? I played Clock Tower Rewind. And that's actually, it's really cool. Granted, I mean, of course, it is kind of weird because it was a SNES game originally, but it kind of gives it its own charm, you know? Like, if I had played it when it was like new, I would have been, ooh, I would have been horrified. Hold on one second, instructor. I don't want to die here. Just give me a second to not die. Because that's been my general strategy with this game. Don't die. It's been, you know, not that successful. Has your strategy been against... Pretty much. My only, I mean, basically what I do is I, like... Nah. I'll, like, upgrade myself a little bit, but then I head right to the Crimson Wastes. Because I noticed that the Crimson Wastes gives you the modular weapon calibrator thing, and if you are powered up when you get to that, like it doesn't power you up as much. Like, I'm at proficiency 5 right now, and I noticed that when I had a level 1 proficiency before using the thing, I was a level 4 proficiency. So I was like, okay, so it makes more sense to just, you know, go for the modular upgrade quickly. The ideal strategy is you can fight Frike again, but you only get one artifact. Yes, yeah. I did actually fight Frike again once and realized that I can just go to the Crimson Wastes. Don't have to deal with Frike. Or like 5 ether. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but like, Frike was enough of a challenge that it just didn't feel worth the effort. Beffort. A B for Beffort. But yeah, like, I'm still trying to... Like, I think right now my goal has just been understand all the enemies in the Crimson Wastes, and then I can start thinking about how I'm gonna build myself up. Oh god, why is my throat like this? Because I'm like, there's, you know, when I finally beat Frike, it was like, I felt like I had an understanding of the area. So I want that to be kind of the same. You know? Where it's like, I want to understand the area. Oh, okay. I wasn't totally sure I could get up there to melee, but I made it work. Oh, and also, off stream, excuse me, I beat Sleeping... Oh my god, what is wrong with me? I beat Sleeping Dogs, which is, I mean, it was a great game, but also, it's nice because I bought it back when it was new, and I never finished it. And, so it's nice to, you know, finally get something that... Or, you know, finally beat the thing. I didn't stop because, like, I wasn't enjoying it or anything. I just kind of got distracted. And also, it didn't help that the biggest reason for purchasing it was the Team Fortress 2 promotion. Because I love me some TF2. I did, as a matter of fact. I literally got one, like, a couple hours ago. And I feel 10 pounds lighter. Because my hair... The hairdresser, like, was trying to gauge how much to take off, and, like, they... You know, my bangs were, like, in the front of my face. It almost touched my nose, and I was like, that's too far for me. It was getting in my face constantly. Oh, hey, nice. Did you get it cut short, or is it just like a, you know, slight trim back? So I got spaghetti spaghetti ice. Ooh. Yeah, I also unlocked this weapon, which is super cool. It's ice cream pressed through a spaghetti die. Interesting. I mean... it's a cute idea, but I don't think that would really make that big of a difference to me. Are you doing something about those toads? I swear to God, Sans, if you ask me about these toads again, they're not totes, by the way, they're boxes, they're containers. Still in... Oh, I thought... For a second, I thought you said stuck in Germany. Wow, geez, Sans. Oh, ooh. Hey! USUE? Sorry if I mispronounced your name, but I will hydrate. Has strawberry sauce on it. Marinara. Oh god. Do not put marinara on your ice cream. Unless you are a psychopath. What? know damn well why. I fell off the side again. Some heroes put ketchup on their pasta, and that's gross. It's gross, but it's not like the weirdest thing ever because it's still tomato. Leave me alone, stupid squids. Okay, I got through it. Barbecue sauce is tomato too. It's more than that though. Currywurst was really good too. It's fries and sliced sausage, and it's in a spiced ketchup. That does not sound like something I'd be able to handle. Manwich is... but I don't like manwich. And also, you shouldn't put manwich on ice cream either. Of course, it's called curry despite being nothing like Indian curry. Yeah, I feel like curry has kind of just become a catch-all term for like certain dishes. I knew. No. No. Okay. Thank goodness. I would have been very upset if I had died to that. Curry just means sauce with a flavor in Europe. Oh. Increases protection. Yeah, I can manage. Why that didn't catch on here, I don't know. I'm just bashing on it. Oh, Sans. Who don't you bash on? Aside from Joker, obviously. What? I'm sorry? What? USUE? Usue? I apologize again if I'm mispronouncing your name, but what? I'm sorry? What do you mean by that? Don't bash our Lord and Savior. Jeez, yeah. Yeah, you want to go meet him, Sans? Please explain, because I'm not sure. I'm not sure I follow. What a weird weapon. Destructor's cool too. Destructor is very cool. I won't deny that. No! Also showed me 2 different kinds of bratwurst, one of which was a unique Regensburg recipe. Interesting. Can I go in my house again? No? Okay. It seems like I'm only able to visit my house once every, like, major story. I had a worst-based diet yesterday. That sounds like the worst. Oh, 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 oh. Hold on 1 second, I have to deny a message. If you had Spetzel. Oh, I don't like Spetzel. Kazetzel. Kazetzel Spetzel. You know what I really want? I want more Stroop waffles. Enrai sent me Stroop waffles, and they were so good. Gotta keep my addiction to them up, you know? I'd try Spetzel. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. I'm just being a dingus. It's basically mac and cheese, which isn't super unique, but I like mac and cheese, and being able to try a new version of it's nice. Okay, well, hey. See, you know, it's funny. I actually don't like mac and cheese, except if it's the, like, Kraft Blue Box mac and cheese. I don't know why. I don't know why, but, like, every other mac and cheese I've ever had, it just, like, grosses me out. And, like, I want to say it's a sensory thing, but I can't even identify why. Like, why my senses would react that way. I like the Stroop waffles at Aldi. I've never been to an Aldi. Or at least if I have, it was a long time ago. I used to eat Kraft mac and cheese every day in college. I've heard that Kraft macaroni and ramen noodles, you know, or like, you know, ramen noodles and cheese can be good. There is something about Kraft mac and cheese. I wouldn't complain if they changed the color. I mean, I wouldn't either, but also I kind of like that it's a more orangey color. Makes it easier to identify. Like, if somebody handed me a bowl of mac and cheese and I looked and it was that color, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I can eat this. The Fanta orange. You drink. Yes. You're so right. Unless you're in Europe where all of the food colors are washed out and sad. Fanta's so much better here. I imagine. I bet. Hero Fruit Loops, like they set the saturation to 50%. But they also probably doubled the health, so I would take the color difference. prefer yellow Fanta to orange lava burst color. It was always weird to me that Fanta wasn't that popular here in America, because I feel like everyone I know loves it. It's like everyone I talk to is always like, oh yeah, Fanta's so good. It's like, why is it that it's not that popular? Different Fanta flavors too, ooh. Our Fruit Loops might look like that soon too. I mean, to be honest with you, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind if artificial coloring gets banned. Personally, what I would really like is if we banned, like, all the poisonous shit that goes into... I read that, like, our oats, in particular, are, like, coated in this, like, stuff that's basically considered poisonous to the rest of the world. So, nobody buys oats from us, because they're just tainted. How sad your otter pops would look, though. I don't think I've ever had an otter pop. But believe it or not, I'm actually not, like, a huge fan of, like, novelty ice cream stuff. I had this stuff today that is basically black currant juice mixed with sparkling water. It was quite good. I don't know any of the... I don't think I know currant juice. So I have no idea. But I don't like sparkling water. Again, sensory thing, but... So I'm gonna say ew. Did you drink the colored sugar water out of the small plastic barrels with foil? I don't even know if I know what you're talking about. Oh? Do you love you like blackberries more than black currant? However you pronounce it. Yeah, I imagine it's quite rare in the US. See, because I didn't have any proficiency, now I'm proficiency level 5 getting to the Crimson Wastes. So, if I had leveled up, you know, previously, it wouldn't have leveled me up as high. And I think that ends up being more detrimental. So I've never had a real black currant. I was hoping I could try one, but oh, a bit too early. Yeah, yeah. They use black and red currants in a lot. Oh, really? Sugar water barrels. Hold on. I've never seen those. I have not had them. Didn't know they existed. I do remember there were these, like, colored drink things that came in little plastic bottles where you, like, snap the top off. I don't know what those were. I think I tried one once and I didn't like it. So I never had it again. Oh, I forgot. Overload damage. I know those, again, never had one. Yeah, I think I had one, like, once, because somebody, like, brought them to, like, a party or whatever. And was like, hey, do you want one? And I was like, sure, and I tried it and didn't like it. I had a friend when I was young, and he had a birthday party, and I remembered being so jealous that he got a copy of WarioWare Twisted. Because that was like, that game was so fun to me. Like, I mean, it was the first time I had seen the game. I have to go. Okay, yeah. You sleep well. Have more fun in Germany. Send pictures if you can. But yeah, take care. Bye, Structor. Thank you for stopping by. Sans, did you see I called you goated? Do I blend in with the kids now? Yeah. Okay, good, good. Oh my gosh. Kids? Yeah, I thought kids still say goated. Don't they? Or do they just say skibbity now, or whatever? Genuinely don't know. They're starting to say chopped for bad? What? I've never heard anyone use that. What? This is so chopped? Because really, you know what my brain goes to when I hear that? I think of Food Network, the show Chopped. Do kids watch Food? Is that the new hotness these days? Food Network? Ah, these kids and their Food Networks and their shows. Because you're a boomer, I am. Yeah, I've tried to stay up to date, but I can't hide who I am inside. And that fixed the malfunction, thank goodness. You know, despite how much I've played this game, I feel like I know nothing still. Is that normal? Just feels like this game has told me nothing. Oh, hey Ethan, it's good to see you. Hi, hi. How are you? Hope you're doing well. AFK a bit? No, you're not allowed. Your contract with me says you have to pog 50 times in my chat before you can leave. I'm just kidding. Doing okay? How's it going? It's okay. I've had a good day. I got my hair cut, so I feel much lighter now, which is good. And yeah, and I'm enjoying playing Returnal. And I'm getting excited for the Switch 2 launch, because that's coming up. Apparently some units have been, have, like, gotten into people's hands, and they're reporting that, like, the system is essentially locked until, like, the day 1 update goes live. Oh, hey, Spar! It's good to see you! Sorry, for a second I thought Ethan was saying that in response to the Switch 2, and I was gonna be like, yeah, everything is on fire, isn't it? But yes, hi! How are you? How are things? It's good to see you again. I can't say. Oh, okay. Well, hey, I mean, I'm glad you stopped by, and I'm glad things are okay, even if you only suppose. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a good one. And some health. Oh wow. I'm lucky. Those shots are so deceptive because they look slow. They look so slow, and then, like, next thing you know, they're right in your face. Taking too much damage here. I have nothing to heal myself with. I gotta be careful. Oh! That... No! That move, it always looks like I can dodge it. And I overestimate how quickly I'm moving and underestimate how quickly that projectile moves. Because, like, the way they have it shoot at you, like, it doesn't give you a good sense of depth perception, so, like, by the time it starts swerving in at you, it's already so close. I'm getting a lot of ether, and I don't know if I should spend it. I'm gonna save it for now. Again, I still feel like I'm in the process of, like, learning how the Crimson Wastes work. Like, what is and isn't good for them. Oh, all the money. I invested it poorly, it's gone. I'm getting a lot of keys, which is good. That'll help me later. Also, good news. I'll probably post it in my server too, but just in case anyone hasn't heard. So, I got into an accident at the beginning of this year, which sucked, and pretty much destroyed my car. Except it didn't, because I've managed to, I mean, you know, me and my dad have managed to get to the car, or, you know, get the car to a state of almost functionality. So hopefully I'll have a car again soon. Once again. In prison. Okay. I mean, I'll take shorter cooldowns. And also, after this stream, assuming I don't make enough progress, I may just play this off stream as well, just to make these streams less frustrating. I don't want... I mean, I don't know. I don't want to bore people if I'm, like, just bashing my head against a wall. You know? I'll stick with what I have for now. Fixes or prevents malfunction, detaches afterward, increases the chance of finding the weakness. You know why I'm taking that? Because I have a feeling I'm gonna find some malignant stuff very soon into the Crimson Wasteland. So I feel like once it detaches, the downside isn't really gonna matter. And in case anybody was wondering, my stream title is indeed a reference to Borderlands. in my brain too specifically, but it might be relevant to other Borderlands games. The Crimson Raiders. It's because of that one mission. I think it was Roland or whoever that sends you, and then you find the audio logs where he's selling to, like, the people fighting the Crimson Raiders and the Crimson Raiders. He's vowing to help both of them. That was not... it's not good at all. Do I still have... No, okay, I think the, parasite detached. Again, not worth it. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. I don't know why that popped into my head. I think just the amount of, like, jump scares or whatever that I've been getting. You know, all the enemies that have been, like, popping up and killing me. It feels like they're all shouting, "Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition." Our chief weapon is fear. Fear and surprise. Our two chief weapons are fear, surprise, and an almost fanatical devotion to the Pope. Our three chief weapons are fear, surprise, an almost fanatical devotion to the Pope, and bright red uniforms. Oh. You'll have to do it. Can't do it. Yeah, no. Screw that. Screw that. I'm assuming that that's a power-up I'll get at some point, the ability to walk through those things. Also, whenever Groovy stops by, I'm gonna have to ask about the new Fantasy Life game, because I was hearing a lot of people actually enjoying it. Which, I mean, I know Fantasy Life originally had, you know, like, a lot of people like it, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised, but after how long it took to come out, I was skeptical anybody would like the new one. I have 3 keys, but nothing to open. I have 2 keys and nothing to open. Ooh. Now that's the kind of power-up I want to see. I feel like I haven't. Maybe this is just like part of the challenge, but I feel like I haven't really been encountering as many like relics and things in the Crimson Wastes here. I'm gonna try and play a little more defensively, because I feel like I've been aggressive in my approaches. Better salvage from hostiles. Nah. It is nice that you're invincible during the dash. That does make things easier, and I sometimes forget that because it doesn't make sense to me in my brain. Because you don't like shine or anything when you dash. It's just kind of like you move. So I always assume that like if I dash into or if I dash through something, I'm gonna take the damage. But it turns out the only thing I'm taking is the L. Sadness. But yeah, this is going to be tough to play defensively because I don't want to get trapped in a small area. Like this, as an example. Okay. Nope. No, thank you. Oh, that's water. It's my fault. It's my fault. I'm responsible for paying attention. I don't know what it is about my brain that just like doesn't register when I'm about to fall into water. This guy is... This guy's tough. Oh, okay. At least I killed that guy. He's been a real thorn in my side. That was not worth it. Here I was thinking, like, okay, I really need something to keep this run going. I can't risk the malfunction. No, I can't risk. Can't risk my health like this. Oh god, that scared me. I genuinely thought for a second that, like, because I failed the dash, it was gonna shoot me. Because I thought I could just dash, but there's a little lip in the way. Okay. Oh, I should have... whatever. I was gonna say I should have used the item that turned that into health. Yeah. Joke's on you, I can jump over you. Connection to our brother. Oh yeah, I read that one. I don't know if it'll work like this, but if I activate my use item and then use that, it could work, but I'm still a little intimidated to try, because I also really don't want to get a malfunction. This weapon is very weird. It has a, like, very slow projectile speed, I think is what it is. So, like, all my shots, like, take a while to really start doing damage. Oh my god. That scared me so much. Fool, I really should... Yeah, whatever. This is a weird room. Turret there that needs to be meleeed. Okay. Hide here because of that turret. We're gonna play it safe. Safe as I can. I think I see a path up, though. Oh, wait, no. You know, the one time I'm unhappy to see Silphum resin. Oh, some health. Thank goodness. Oh, that now I feel so much better. Oh, the health. Oh, it feels so good. That is such a satisfying feeling. Heart attacks. They're all happening at once. Don't grow old. Don't grow old, kids. I don't recommend it. Just stay young forever. Come on, don't... Oh, are you kidding me? That's so frustrating. Of all the ways to go out, it had to be me falling off a cliff. Because I was too focused on my enemy. I'm supposed to be getting better at this game. I was about to say betting getter. My brain really has rotted. That sucks. That is such a... That is so frustrating. Aw, Fidget, thank you. Heckin' adorable emotes. Just heckin' precious. I especially love that the pat is upside down, because bat. Cute pat. Good. I'm glad you admit it. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I wish I was smart enough to think of things like that. But also I'm not an artist, so I don't even really have the opportunity to do something that cool. Tempted to flip my own pet emote upside down. Yeah, understandable. You know, so I had a really dumb idea for a piece of art. Like, do you think there's somebody who's commissioned their bat in, like, you know, because, like, you know, bats being upside down and Australia being upside down, like, have you ever, like, I wonder if somebody's ever commissioned a piece where it's like a bat visiting Australia and they go, like, this makes sense to me. I'm sure I'm not the first person. I'm sure I'm not the first person to think of that, but... Would a bat from Australia stand like a yeah, yeah. I wonder. my Australian bat, and they're just completely normal. It's such a funny thing. Yeah, oh yeah. Like an Australian bat goes to visit like some other bat, and they're like, "Oh, your beds are right up there." And they're like, "What do you mean? I can't sleep up there." What do you mean you can't sleep up there? What do you think one of the fastest flying animals is? Is it a bird or a bat? I mean, I would have thought bird. But if it's a bat, it I could see why. It's a bat. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the fact that you were asking me kind of tipped me off, but like just got my heel clipped. But yeah, I didn't know that. The Mexican free-tailed bat has a recorded ground speed, a horizontal flight of over 100 miles an hour. That's crazy. Makes me wonder, because, like, you know, evolution, like, what called for that? What did they need to fly to or away from so quickly? It's my favorite bat fact. Yes. I can see why. It's cool. So bugs can't get away is my guess? I mean, I guess, but to my understanding, bugs are actually pretty slow when it comes to just flying. It's just that they're very, like, agile, not necessarily that they're fast. You know what I mean? Like, they're able to zip in bursts, but thousands of bugs at night. I guess so, but just, I don't know, like, in a world where spiders kind of do that same thing, where it's like, you want to catch as many bugs as possible, it's like you set up a trap for them or something, like, why did one think to set up traps and not the other? You know what I mean? I mean, I get that, like, there's no official answer, because, like, nobody was there to witness spiders evolving, but just, it's just interesting to me that roughly the same need can get accomplished by two different things. I joke in some streams since I usually represent part Mexican free-tailed bat. That's hilarious. I had a friend in I want to say elementary school, and he used to say, because like I live in Southern California, so there's a very heavy Mexican population here. And it was funny that my friend says, like, yeah, I tell all those, you know, I tell them that I'm like 1% Mexican or something like that, so they're all cool with me. I was like, how did you come up with such a thing? How did you think to do that? But sadly, my exact family history has been long since lost to time. So, I mean, I guess I could credibly say I'm probably 1% something. But it wouldn't feel right, you know? I know I have some Hispanic in me. I think 50% is Japanese. Interesting. Yeah, to my understanding, a lot of my heritage comes from, like, kind of Eastern Europe, that sort of area. I think I've heard Russian before, but, like, also, it's tough to 10%. Yes, yeah. But it's also one of those things where it's like, Russia kind of, you know, like, gained and lost some areas where presumably my family would have been from, so, like, it might have just been a matter of, like, who was claiming ownership of it at the time. You know what I mean? Like, not actually mainland Russia, just, like, from one of the states they tried to take over. So, like, I think that's where at least some of my family history lies. But sadly, most of that was lost. And so, your guess is as good as mine, really. And also, I don't want to take any of those, like, genetic tests. Because, like, as neat of an idea as it is, I don't trust a company with my genetic information, you know? Apparently, didn't they recently, like, I think it was 23andMe, didn't they just have to sell off a bunch of that info? Or, like, they closed down or something? It's like, heck no, I don't trust it. Yeah, and that's the thing. I, like, would it be cool to know? Sure, but, like, I genuinely just, I don't want some hypothetical businessman to buy my genetic info and start going like, oh, well, you have this in you, so no, you know? Yeah. Because that's kind of the lucrative area, as horrible as it is to say. Like, selling information is what, you know, what makes a ton of money nowadays. And you know, I've always heard some people be like, "Who cares? I'm not hiding that information." And it's like, it's not about like, oh, I'm trying to hide this information. It's like, the way I would put it is like, if I walked into my neighbor's house and I saw that they had a room just filled with all this info about me, I'd be creeped the fuck out. Like, I would not be okay with it. So it's like, why is it okay to hand that information over to, you know, a company? Like, it's not like they are better about it, you know? If anything, they're profiting off of that information. I was interested at one point, but not anymore. Plus, they were trying to get a doctor to promote that. They could detect if you... Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, at a very, like, on-paper basic level, like, I like the idea that you could look at someone's genetic information and go, oh, you know, hey, I'm more susceptible to this type of disease or whatever. Like that, I think, can be good. It's just that when it comes into you know, into contact with reality, I just don't think it's a good idea to have that information out there. I forget exactly the story now, but it was something like people who order their information from Google, because like Google is like legally obliged to like give you all of the information they have on you, and people get ginormous folders of like just stuff, and it's like I'm not okay with that. Like, I don't want people watching my every step. Yeah, I'm not doing anything wrong, but like, I don't want people watching it, you know? Regis plan never survives reality or something. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, or perhaps the road to hell is paved with good intentions. I don't know. I admit, I'm a secretive person, just in general. Like, I just don't want people knowing stuff about me. Not because, like... Not because I'm some criminal or whatever, it's just... I just don't like that information being out there. And like the voice assistants people have, like, is it handy in certain cases? I'm sure. I don't deny that, but also like I don't want Google or Amazon or whoever else listening in on any of my conversations. I heard a story that, like, I think it was an Alexa or something, but one of those devices heard a like a domestic abuse dispute going on, and so it like contacted the police. And I was like, that's cool in that scenario, but what is it like? I don't know. I don't know enough about the technology, I guess, but I was like, how did it determine that it was a domestic, like domestic abuse dispute, and not just like an argument or whatever?
I can do this.
It's like I don't know that I like the idea that there's some algorithm that's going to listen in and determine whether or not you know, it should contact someone. Which, like, to be clear, I'm glad that, you know, that situation in particular got intervened in, but, like, maybe a threat of violence? I mean, yeah, maybe, but, like, I just, how does it, I don't know, I don't understand how it knows. Like, you know what's funny? You know, I joke with my friends about, like, oh, dude, I'm gonna fucking kill you for messing with me. And it's like, if I were playing video games with my friends, it's like, would it really think that I was actually going to kill my friend just because I got mad at him for beating me in Kirby Air Ride? Like, I don't know. I don't trust it at all. Yeah. That's the thing. I don't trust. That's really what it is. Like, if there was some way you could, like, prove to me that the information could never be used, like, without, like, you know, any, like, repercussions, maybe? But I just don't know how you'd prove that. I just don't think there is a method. It's like swatting 2.0. Yeah. Yeah, because, like, the reason I say Kirby Air Ride specifically is because, like, I did a stream. I was in, you know, like, I was playfully getting mad at my friends and being like, oh, dude, I'll fucking kill you for that. Like, but it's, of course it's not serious, but, like, how would an Amazon product know that? You know, even if AI gets better, there's still some amount of, like, interpretation it's gonna have to understand. And I don't know. And again, it's a trust thing. If you could show me that, like, the AI companies or whatever were doing everything ethically and they'll never turn, like, then yeah, okay, maybe, but have you seen some of the ways some of those people talk? They think they're the Messiah, and it's like, I don't trust that person with my, you know, with any of my information at all. I'm now remembering the most magical thing in my house is a 20-year-old crystal ball, and I have something ready to destroy it if it so much as glitches. What's that? What? Is that like a quote from something, or is that just... Honestly, it started out, I thought you were talking about like a Disneyland ride or something. The most magical thing. But yeah. And even though it is cliche, it's like, at what point could a computer determine that humanity isn't worth it and, like, just try and eliminate us before we, you know, where we cause more damage to everything? It was like if wizards trusted magic like how iTunes trust computers. That's funny. That's a funny concept. I like that. You know, the other thing I was talking with my mom about recently was, like, what happens if, in some hypothetical future, every job gets taken over by AI? Like, how would any of society function? Like, if nobody had any jobs anymore, because it can all be done by AI and machines. Like, what would the humans even be doing? Which, I want to be clear about something. I don't like generative AI, but, I think there are good uses of it. Like, there were people discussing this a little while back where it was, like, the Spider-Verse movie, Into the Spider-Verse. Wait, was it Into? Across? God, I'm mixing it up in my head. But the most recent one that came out, they were saying, like, yeah, the animators used AI to, you know, help model, because, like, it cut down on repetitive tasks of, like, moving vertexes and stuff. And I was like, you know, I can appreciate something like that, where it's like, it's not really making a decision so much as it is recognizing a pattern of, like, hey, this person is moving every vertex like this. Maybe they'll, you know, maybe I'll just do the rest of them so they don't have to, like, do this repetitive task. Like, that kind of thing is cool. Because it's like, yeah, it's not overtaking anything, it's just cutting down on the, you know, on the unnecessary things. But the idea that, like, movies and stuff in the future are going to be, like, AI generated, I'm not interested. 100 repairs at low integrity. Yes. Yeah, please. Ooh. More damage is always good. Sometimes the best defense really is a good offense. I'm sorry, I gotta focus. I just realized I haven't been saying things. Really trying not to lose my adrenaline. It really sucks that, like, one hit can make you lose all your adrenaline. Discounts one item by 30%. No. That's not worth it. Like, I understand the reasoning of, like, oh, you lose all your health, or all your adrenaline when you get hit. But, like, it is still a frustrating thing for me. Because, like, sometimes I really do just make those, like, really small mistakes. Where it's like, I thought I dodged enough, but I just slightly got touched by, like, an energy ball. Wait, whoops, wrong button. Okay. Yeah, then I needed to see what level my weapon was. Ooh, yes. This is a good weapon. This is gonna be good. Sorry, I'm getting really into things and I'm not speaking as much as I should. That's always something I worry about when I stream. It's like, am I saying enough things? Because sometimes my life is not all that exciting. So like, sometimes I just don't know what to talk about. Like, I can't be like, oh, I went skydiving last weekend, it was awesome. And I fell right inside the palace of the king, and then, like, I don't get out like that. Also, the ending of Sleeping Dogs did confuse me a little bit. You know, since I beat that game recently, like, well, more recently, last night, but or not last night, the night before, but you know what I mean. Like some of it really, I feel like I missed. Do you ever get that way with stories sometimes? Where, like, you think you're following it, and then, like, the ending seems like it's supposed to be really, like, crazy, and you're like, wait, why is this happening? And I don't want to spoil the ending, because it was actually a really good, you know, game, story, experience. So, like, I don't want to just say what happens, but, like, there were several moments where it's like, wait, does that mean that this person knew about this? Or, like, this person... I don't know. Oh, thank goodness. For a second I thought I got hit, and I was gonna be so mad that I lost my adrenaline. Too much. Too much is happening. Too much is happening. My brain. Okay, okay. I think we're through most of it. Oh, do we have, is it? Yeah, it's this guy again. Ugh! No, my adrenaline! Oh, I was gonna be so happy that I kept it. Okay, okay. Not great, but not terrible. I'm improving. I am getting better at fighting that enemy. However slowly. I'm just wondering when I'm gonna finally get another, power-up, because I haven't really gotten anything this area yet. I really feel like I should be getting the grappling hook or like the ability to swim or whatever. Don't fall off the cliff. I know how much you love falling off cliff, Shadow, but don't do it. See, every time, it's like, I see that, and it's like, surely that's like a grappling hook point, or like, hook shot, whatever. No, I'll explore thoroughly. Okay. Damn it. Okay, this wasn't too bad. Wasn't my finest combat section, but I don't trust it. I don't think I've ever seen this room. Cool. Is that really all this room has to offer? Such a grand room for, like, a fabricator and spoiled resin. Well, I guess there is that chest down there. Let's see what it has. Money! But that does give me enough to go get the protection augment, which I think is going to be important. Something about these last few rooms has felt wrong, and I don't know how to describe that. Because it's like, it feels like it's trying to set something up, and I'm not understanding. Because I'm a dumb. What? What was that? Okay. Still alive. I didn't fall down the hole. How do I get to the other side? Oh, probably through there. Man, it's like these game designers think of everything. Aren't these game designers wonderful? As Bubsy would say. It is so funny to me when the like Bubsy trilogy got announced. Somebody was like, Bubsy 3D is getting a PC port before Bloodborne is. Deposit into batching device. Okay. Cool. And Gex is getting a trilogy re-release. Which, which, like, I know some people have some nostalgia for Gex, but, like, LRG's been promoting all their, like, Gex merch and stuff, and I was like, I mean, like, even Gex's fans, I don't think, really are that, like, passionate about Gex. I don't know. Maybe I'm putting words in their mouth. But it just seems like how many people really were hoping for the return? And if they have the power to make their hopes a reality, why didn't they hope for something cooler? Just kidding. I'm just kidding. If you like Gex, you like Gex. If you like, you know, premarital Gex, that's your thing. I'm just kidding. Although that is a joke they used in advertising before, so I can't claim that I came up with that. I want to push forward. I'm in too good a spot right now. Oh god. There's too much happening here. You. Hell yeah. Did you see that? Are you guys proud of me? I just defeated that guy without getting hit. I'm improving. I'm learning. Dang it. Oh, that was shameful. Boy Shadow. You sure do. You sure. You know what? I'm giving up on that sentence. Ooh, a reconstructor! Oh, yes! Oh, this is good. This is good news. This is good news for the run. And this is the first time I've ever seen a shop in this area. Yeah, see, this is the blade balancer. I was talking about this in a previous stream where I was like, there's a power-up that lets you break yellow barriers. Exchanges ether and oblites for one another. Interesting. But it requires me going online, and I'm not doing that. Ooh, okay. Up there. Gotta be very careful. Is that the only enemy presence here? I think so. Hostiles that have injured you drop 50. Oh, that's cool. But that actually punishes skill, so Alright, wish me luck. I think this is gonna be the first time, if this really is taking me to a boss. It's the first time I'll encounter this boss. Dang it. Okay, I don't think this is a boss. See that? I just killed him. And more nullification spheres is good. Do you not see how good this runs? What? What hit me? I didn't even see. This area is very cool. The clouds give it this sort of, like, closed-in feeling, which I think it's really interesting for a desert. Because I always think of deserts as, like, really big, just vast open areas. But this almost feels like it's, like, contained. And that's cool. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I am gonna press forward though. Maybe I'll come back and explore that. But right now, see, the thing is, I want to push forward as much as possible, because I really want to get that grappling hook or whatever ability. The thing that lets me go up there. Because I feel like once I get that, my runs will get so much better. So it's like, I really want to work towards it. Okay. Playing defensive. Just not the most exciting to watch, but you know what? I want to make some progress. Still an enemy, but where? Oh, okay, there he is. Ooh, that's tempting, but I like my weapon currently. It needs to be a bigger upgrade before I'm willing to swap. Oh, no, ah. More enemies. Bad. Although thankfully these enemies aren't hard. And I'm back at max adrenaline, so that is good. I wonder if you will unlock, like, further adrenaline levels. Like, if the game's, like, you reach 5 too easily or whatever. Here's a new thing to strive for. Just like this piece. That's what all true warriors strive for. Ah, I knew I had messed up. Oh, that was a rough hit to take. Yeah, I'm gonna heal up. Oh, is it through here? Oh, yeah, okay. Can't do it. Okay, this has to be the boss, right? Surely. The sense of scale is incredible. No, wait, whoops. Yeah, this really feels like just the lead up to a boss.
I've reached my goal. I finally summited. The energy signature is right here.
I think maybe I have to defeat the boss before it'll give me that power-up that I want, but... no, that's... Who is this? Oh, this is... Kinda looks... Oh, wait. Oh... I was gonna say, it kinda looks like Mother Brain, in a way. No, now it's like Grim Reaper Man.
Encountered airborne fauna. What is growing out of it?
Interesting, interesting. Ixion. Ixion. Okay, okay. We're fine, we're fine, we're cool, we're chill, we're Cabo. Everything's good. That's a really cool, like, pattern. Looks like a giant drill or something. Okay, first phase down. First phase down. Oh god, where? Where'd he go? Oh god. What? Okay, okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. He's not that cool. It's not that cool. He's got nothing. He's got nothing on you. Like, where is he? Okay. Okay. Oh, I don't want to die this quickly. I don't want to die this quickly. No. No, you can't make me. No. Oh. Okay, okay. We're handling things. We're doing it. Okay, second phase done. Second phase done. We're doing this. We're doing this. that was rough. This is a weird. This is weird. This is weird. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm scared. Oh my god! No! No. Oh, oh. Still alive. I'm still alive, just barely. No, 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 no. Oh, I was so close. Oh, I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it. Groovy. It was a good first. Thank you. Sorry, I thought you were applauding me dying. Thought that was a sarcastic applause. Hi, Groovy. It's good to see you. Speed and protection. That could be important. Melee kills, no. Don't worry, kid. I'm wearing protection. Okay, at least I don't have to fight anything else. Because I already cleared the path. Oh. Sorry, my adrenaline's up now. My actual adrenaline in real life is up. How are you doing, Groovy? I hope you're doing well. Man, I was gonna be so excited if I won that battle. No, 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 no. I need to go there with all the health I can get. That was shameful. I'm coming for you, Ixion. I'm alive. Well, good. I'm glad. I think I saw you in your server, and something was happening. I hope everything's okay. I mean, I won't force you to talk about it or anything. I made it to the summit again. Well, yeah, you got respawned, like, right here. Yeah. Okay, well, as long as... If things are okay, then that's good. I talked about you earlier. I mentioned something, and I don't remember what it was now, and I apologize. I was like, oh yeah, if Groovy gets here, I'm gonna scream. I don't know. I don't remember, but I said a thing. this first phase is manageable. There he is. Oh, that was bad. That was very bad. Oh. Breathe. Can be calm. Can do all sorts of things. Can stop sucking at the game. That's another thing. I could actually be good at this game for once. That'd be a first shadow. Yeah, I know. Okay, we're on the final phase. We're on the final phase. He's gonna jump in the center. Okay. Dang it. The overload would have helped. Ah, dang it. Okay. Okay. It's okay. Can do this. Dang it. Oh, that was... Are you serious? Okay, no. It's fine. Don't get tilted. Not right now. Not right now. Not right now. I did it! Holy shit!
Dispatched.
Oh my god! Oh, that was so intense. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I did it. Yeah, more technology. Yes. Oh, thank goodness. It's a grappling hook, right?
Safe to repurpose.
Is it? I don't think it is. Oh, my heart is pounding. I'm sorry. That was intense gaming I just went through.
Complete. We'll perform a function test.
Triangle. There we go. Oh,
Test
cool.
complete. Apparent function is to cross
And
Suit status remains uncompromised.
I unlocked a new thing. Become immune to slowdown effects. That's really cool. I don't think I have any parasites I want to give up, so oh well. Whoa. Pretty cool. Oh, super cool.
Reached another teleportation gateway.
I can't believe it. We're done with the Crimson Wastes. I definitely thought I was gonna have to do one more stream of the Crimson Wastes.
The teleportation gateway in the desert has taken me into the Citadel, beyond the forest's massive wall.
The Citadel.
White Shadow is nearly within reach. Scans show that the broadcast originates from the tower inside a Citadel-like complex.
This is the best. This is the best run I've ever done. And you were here. That's the thing. Everyone right now can say they were here to witness it. To be a witness to a crime of me murdering this game. I was here. Thank you. You have indeed witnessed murder. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Enjoyed your stay. You can get a t-shirt at the gift shop. Act now. A small amount of blood will be added to the t-shirt. And, like, you'll think, like, oh, cool, I'll go, and you rush out and do that. But then, like, they use, like, really cheap blood, and it just, like, flakes away after a while. And you have to, like, convince yourself that, like, oh, no, well, I was there, so, like, you know, even though nobody else can tell, I was there. And it's true. But also, it doesn't really justify the panic, you know? It's like you had been seeing your doctor who was like, oh, dude, you know, you really need to cut down on the panic. And don't let yourself get killed by those mole things, either. That's also not healthy. You know, like, talking to your wife about it later. You're just like, man, I don't know if I can change like that. Your wife is like, you have to, for the kids. They need their dad around. Derelict Citadel.
Encountered hostile machines. Fully automated.
And then you're like, it's not really in my control. Technology hasn't reached a point where we can cure this. And I didn't even like the kids anyway. Someone told me I was good for nothing.
The journey is almost over. The origin of White Shadow is right here. Soon I'll know why, and bury these horrible memories in the past. So much desolation. Is this their city?
Yeah,
Simply
probably.
inhabited by corpses, broken machines. I'm heading towards the broadcast tower now.
Wee. Fun. at all these new enemies. Better salvage, reduces proficiency rate. I like my proficiency rate. Thank you very much. You know, I got it at a 30-year fixed rate. But of course, you know, government's gonna end all the protections on that, so no doubt it's not gonna be fixed anymore. Dude! Yes, Groovy? I'm just telling it like it is. You know, when you're out there suplexing a bear, you'll think about it. You'll think about me and all these lessons. New weapon. Thermogenic launcher. Whoa. Cool. Eliminating hostiles has a 10% chance to repair integrity? Oh, dude. This is the run. Maybe. Possible. This also might be a horrible mistake. Which is what my wife called my face. And I tried not to let it get to me, but like, you know, when I was fishing the other day, the fish, you could see it in their eyes. They were really snickering at me, like, yeah, you don't even know how bad you have it. I ate the fish right there to prove him wrong. But then I got like really sick and I started puking up rainbows. Because it was a rainbow trout, so of course. And I saw a doctor about it. I was afraid to at first, but saw a doctor about it, and the doctor was like, "You have maybe 10 more months to live." So I figured, like, why not just have fun with it? I went to Vegas. Gambled my life savings away. Because, I mean, not gonna last that much longer anyway. Got to meet Keanu Reeves. It was super cool. It was just on the street, and the guy was like, "Do you have any change?" And I was like, wow, Keanu Reeves really isn't getting paid as much as he should. That's just the fault of the industry, you know? I mean, who's gonna change it? You know, it's not like people are gonna stop seeing the new slop. Captain America, more like Captain Capitalism, you know? And his special power is to just make tons of money. Bro, yeah, yeah. And it's like, he's never gonna use all the money he makes, you know? He claims he will, but you know that's not true. And you always think about, like, how could someone lie so brazenly? Like, you're up there on stage, and you just lie. You just pretend you know, like, what you're talking about. Everyone seems impressed, and then you get contacted by the dean of your school. This reminds me of during guerrilla warfare. I remember that, yes. You get contacted by the dean of like, a major school. And he goes like, hey, I need your lessons in my life, in my students' lives, and I will pay you $1 million. And you have to take it. But it was all built on lies. And, like, you're thinking about it in your penthouse office. Then you realize none of it matters. So who cares if I lied? But it just eats away at you. And then you realize you became the very thing you hated. You spend the rest of your short, miserable life at the playground trying to pretend that things aren't as complicated as they are. And like all the kids are giving you weird looks because you're a 58-year-old man riding the seesaw alone. Like, Congress has to have a meeting about you because it's like, what do we do with all those people who you know, are weirded out by that? See, Groovy, you have to think of these things. Because what happens is then they're gonna pass a bill banning you and everyone like you from playgrounds. And then you ruined it for everyone. And then your wife will see you passed out drunk at the bar. She's gonna think like, man, he really let himself go. Consumable to be reused, attaches after the first use, trigger. No. What? I thought I had 2 keys. And then, you know, society will really crumble. Because it's like people don't have the chance to see their children play. Because they're banned. And they lose that sense of hope and joy in the world. Because they don't get to see the smiles on their children's faces as they really grow and learn about the world. Because everyone around them will be miserable. And then they learn early on that life is miserable and things won't get better. And they fall off ledges like that all the time. Oh god, I almost did it again. But I learned. See, that's why you gotta learn. Because it's not just about you. Do you see where I'm going with any of this, Groovy? Really, it's about the people. The masses. You may resent them, but then who will resent you? Everyone. You should be writing this down. Just kidding. Oh god. That was so dumb. What the fuck? What did he just do? Did he grappling hook me? He's not allowed to do that. No, are you serious? That's how I die? Seriously? Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Of all the ways to go.
I have to try harder.
Screw you, Celine. I'm trying my best. Dare you try and imply that I wasn't trying. Seek Hospital Sisyphus. Disconnected. The Endless Heights. Does this just take me straight to the Citadel?
Can't see the summit.
Oh, this is the Tower of Sisyphus.
Energy readings from inside.
What is this? Also, Sisyphus wasn't rolling up a tower, it was just a hill.
Scout log. Atropos. A tower is visible from the crash site. I cannot see the summit yet. I feel compelled to go there. To uncover what it conceals. Why it calls to me.
We came here to ascend in glory, bodies broken and rebuilt better, denied by Algos who encircles the tower, warping and consuming it with major spinal injuries.
Major spinal injuries. What was this place?
It's like one of those old-timey, like, story player things. Where you, like, look into the box and then you see, like, a little movie. Hey, did I die? No, this has to be, like... Has to be an imitation of some kind, right? Okay. Something tells me that, like, if I die, I'm gonna go right back to the wrong one. Maybe. I mean, I didn't think there were multiples, but I also didn't really get the chance to check. I just saw interactable object and didn't assume it would kill me. And hi, Degamad, it's good to see you. How are you? I have made quite a bit of progress. This is what are you stuck at? Yeah, see, that's the thing. I think if I die, it might like have Celine like look out of the thing. Like I'm watching myself do a run essentially. Just a brain sim. Yeah, it's yeah, exactly. It's an ancient VR headset. It is kind of a shame that VR hasn't really taken, you know, take hold. Because I think it's technology's at the point where it is cool enough to be practical. At least in certain ways. But yeah, like when Sony announced the PSVR 2, it just felt like a very... It felt like everyone's response was essentially just like, nobody cares. Hard to have and use still, need space, you need to move more than... Yeah. That's true. It's true, but I don't know. I feel like it was the sort of thing people, you know, would be willing to put up with considering what it was doing. I like it, my brother has... Yeah. I thought that, like... Internet... that was really dumb. Like, internet cafe-like things would be how VR stays relevant. Or just gets motion sick. Yeah, I mean... I get motion sick when the frame rate gets really low. I have some streams where I played Blade and Sorcery, and I love that game so much, but, like... It, for whatever reason, it, like, over time just halves the frame rate again and again until you're running it at, like, 15 frames a second and you want to puke out of every possible orifice. VR chat is a big thing. Yes, yeah, VR chat, I mean, it's huge also for, like, the VTuber community and stuff, too. Like, it's not that there aren't worthwhile experiences on VR. Like, hell, Half-Life Alyx is one of my favorite just games, but like same thing. Yeah, I guess so. Fair enough. But it's just more so that like nobody's really been able to utilize it well enough. I feel like VR is kind of one of those ideas that just constantly gets reborn. Because the VR headsets that are currently being sold are far from the first commercially available VR headsets. It's just that these ones actually had some decent technology behind them. Oh no, I shouldn't say that. I mean, you know, considering their time frames, VR is impressive, but like, there was a PS2 VR headset, and like, maybe it sounds awful, but I don't know. I just think, like, it is something, at least to me, that, like, seems like everyone has the idea of, like, man, what if I could just wear, like, glasses and just be in another world, you know? Like, what if all this stuff was really happening? Like, I feel like that's an idea people constantly have. We just have never had the opportunity to really make it possible. Reduces the number of resins. Oh, yes. I wonder if you can get hit while in this form. But yeah, I mean, part of the reason Alex, the reason I think highly of VR is because of Half-Life Alyx. Because I was like, this is amazing, you know? It's just sad to me that, like, I can't even remember the last time I heard about, like, a VR game. Okay, so that is just how that weapon works. Not a fan. Oh, I need to go back. Oh, wait, no. No, that's... Yes, I do need to go back. Sorry, I'm getting turned around. Would be cool if there was a grappling hook point. Okay, yeah, this is leading towards the Crimson Wastes, which I don't want to get to just yet, because I want to encounter... There's a room that I've been encountering for basically every single run, and, like, I always, you know, noticed that it required the grapple hook. And so now I want to encounter it, so I can do it. This repair efficiency, but proficiency, not worth it to me. I don't know how many areas this game has. It seemed to imply that I was getting close to the end, but I don't know how true that is. You know, I always worry about that in games, but I can't think of the last time this has really ever actually happened, where, like, a game will seem like it's coming to a conclusion and then there's a twist that, like, makes it longer. I can't even remember the last time a game has done that to me, and yet I still always, like, worry about it. I just want to encounter this one room. This is all I want. And then I can go to the Citadel. Interesting. Hold on, wait. Is it? No, it can't be asking me to jump. No, it can't. Right? It's gotta be something. This isn't the room that I was thinking of. Well, you know what? I'm jumping. Okay. I just need something that isn't the grapple hook, but lets me travel across large distances. Funny, I forget to do the slower fire here, like half holding the aim button. Like I don't know why my brain so struggles with it, but I don't know. I guess I just like the mobility and greater sense of area that you can get without, you know, slowing and aiming. Field of view, that's the word I was looking for. I was like, I couldn't think of how to put that. It's field of view. I'm supposed to be a gamer, I should know this. Making dinner camera. Oh no, it's totally fine. You don't have to respond. I hope you have a good dinner. Or, you know, that cooking goes well. I'm just kind of thinking out loud, because one of the biggest pieces of advice for me was, like, when you're streaming, you know, even if nobody's there, you should always just be talking, because, like, someone might come in and then, like, you know, they'll be a little hesitant to speak at first, but then they hear that, like, there's someone actually, you know, doing stuff. They'll feel more comfortable to respond. So I always want to say things, but you're never obligated to reply to any of them. Oh, this is it, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. This is what I've been waiting for.
A tree riddled with eyes. A slaughter of bipedal vertebrates. A bed being swallowed by tentacles. The astronaut overhead. And a being that resembles me. How did they capture my likeness so perfectly?
Whoa. think I have to take it. Crazy. To tell you the truth, I'm not entirely sure I'll like this, but we'll see. Oh, it is so nice to finally be able to grapple to the places I couldn't reach. Maybe off stream, what I'll do is I'll like explore the Crimson Wastes and the Overgrown Ruins a little bit to like find any stuff that I missed, so I can unlock stuff for when I stream this game again. Also, speaking of, since I finally beat Unicorn Overlord last stream, I'm gonna need a new game to play, to stream. So I'm gonna hold a poll on my Discord, and if you are a sub, you should go vote, because it's fun. It's cool to vote, actually. Dang it. Oh, are you kidding me? After how well I was doing earlier in this stream, I feel so. I am so dumb. Never mind. Maybe I really am just that dumb, and the beating the boss the first try was the fluke. Well, technically second try, but I got 2 tries in one run. First run. Yeah. That was the fluke.
It's open again.
I suppose it was good to come back
Fog
here and...
seeping inside. Am I not the only thing that can enter here?
Why would you think you were the only thing that could? Do you really think this advanced alien's world couldn't break a lock? I mean, hell, how do you even know this is your house at all? Maybe it just looks like your house, because it's being projected from your mind or whatever.
This melody. I remember that.
Well, of course you do. You just played it. What is... am I being an asshole? It's just so weird that it's like... She played a melody on it and then goes, I remember that melody. It's like... Yeah, clearly, you just played it, unless you were being possessed.
What are you doing?
Whoa.
Wake up.
I'm scared. Yeah, I mean, I hear you calling for me, but... Oh wait, oh, here? Hello? Okay.
Waiting for me. Like the astronaut.
When we look back at the monumental success of the first cruise, tragic car accident occurred in the Okanagan Wenatchee nuclear landing. It is impossible to divorce the forest.
It is impossible to divorce the forest.
To identify the mission's significance in itself from the effects the cause, as road conditions were optimal, the car broke through a guardrail and plunged witnessing world into lake. The driver, the collective,
Is this how I learned to swim?
Has suffered major spinal injuries. Her daughter, miraculously, of humankind's place on Earth, and thereby the universe originated from the moment we stepped upon the surface of another celestial body, survived unharmed.
I'm not sure I understood the point of that.
What do you want?
But astronaut friend. Oh, we're finally getting to go down the PT hallway.
It's you, isn't it, Mother? I
It's our
told
mom.
you to.
Man, I don't even get a prize for that. Okay, that was interesting. I think, and I could be wrong, but I think the significance of that, like, switching broadcast was trying to show that, like, Celine's life was affected by both seeing the moon landing and her mother's death as a result of, like, a car accident or whatever. That's what it seemed to be implying to me. Yes, I can finally use this. But I don't know, I feel like there was a more elegant way to explain that, like, Celine's mom died in a car accident and she's the astronaut. There. That goes there, that goes there. Went through. Okay, not. Actually, I do wanna go there. Sorry, I just, my brain bounced between several things because I'm trying to find that one place where there was the yellow shield. I don't think it was that, because that was the chasm that I couldn't cross. But I do want to go back to the library or whatever it is that because that always had a grapple point and I never understood what it would lead to, so now I want to know. This room, that grapple point.
An observer? Appears to represent a specific sentient. This seems so disconnected.
That's because it is disconnected. Man, this is a satisfying grappling hook to use. I really love grappling hooks in games. I guess it's just... I like the freedom of movement that they offer. Was it? I'm trying to think where the yellow barrier is, sorry. But yeah, the freedom of movement you get from a grappling hook is pretty awesome. Again, I don't think that was a chasm I couldn't cross. Oh, was it? You know what? It might have been there. Gosh, my memory... my memory is not that good. Yeah, I do not like this weapon. It's interesting, but it's just not my type of weapon. Not for this style of game. Here we go. Here it is. Yes. That's it? That's all? I was so excited. I mean, cool, I guess, but kind of hoping for more. Oh my goodness. I almost just fell off the side again, and I would have been very upset with myself. Okay, where am I headed now? Celine's house. Whatever that is. I'm still not entirely sure if because like the way they implied it kind of sounded like, what's my house doing here, as opposed to, is this just like a replica or a mirage or something? Because that's where my brain would go to. If I were on an alien planet and I saw my house, probably be more like you know, who recreated my house. I wouldn't assume it's actually my house. Oh god. Or I'd think, like, it's just the aliens or whatever trying to play a trick on me. And especially if it blocked me from entering certain places of the house. I'd definitely be like, this is not real. guess whatever floats Celine's boat, but just it seems presumptuous to be like, oh, this is... how did my house get here? Okay, I almost got very upset with myself for jumping off. Oh wait, is this it? This might be it. Yes! This is it!
The White Shadow signal in the Citadel complex is this way.
Oh, is this how I get back to the Citadel? If so, that is great. Yeah, how about that? Now I know where this is not my beautiful house. This is not my how did I yeah, something like that. But like, if you went to an alien planet and you saw your wife there, I think my first thought would be like, there's like a shapeshifter around, you know? Again, maybe that's just me being distrustful, where it's like, I wouldn't instantly assume that what I'm seeing is actually what, you know, what's real. Yeah, how about that? The Citadel, okay. Okay, well that actually answers a very significant question of mine, which was, how am I going to get back to the Citadel without going to the Crimson Waste first? But now I know. Never meant for the war to destroy so much. We were only trying to communicate, but in the end everything went too far. We should not have followed the Creator and destroy. Classic foible. Oh, I am very lucky. I am very lucky that that reached. Because... definitely messed up. That's all. More than worth coming down here. What's also really nice about this grappling hook in particular is that it really gives you... It gives the levels so much more, like, space to work with. It's cool.
Despite the destruction throughout this area, the buildings have mostly withstood time's erosion. Whatever the reasons for the conflict, it would appear that this was the high water mark of mutual annihilation. I almost wish I could go back. if only to experience their society across the planet before it collapsed under its own weight.
Yeah. Don't you guys always... I don't know, maybe this is a me thing, but I always like the idea of going to the past to try and fix things. Like, there's a zillion and one movies as to why you shouldn't do that, but, like... I don't know, sometimes I really do wish I could, like, go to the past. You know, tell people how... how things will go. If they don't do better or whatever. Buy Bitcoin. You know, honestly, that is also another fantasy I have. Not Bitcoin specifically, but just going back and be like, no, buy this. buy stock in Apple. Dang it. But, you know, short of using it for personal gain, like, I do kind of want to, like, go back in time and, you know, go up to Jesus and be like, Judas is gonna betray you, bro, you shouldn't. And then he'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about, because I don't speak his language. That is so true and hilarious. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he wasn't speaking English back then. Judas is gonna betray you! I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I would end up a different person. I would die. Well, so, I mean, like, yes, thinking about it logically, like, of course, time travel would create all sorts of paradoxes, but, like, if somehow there was a possibility to, like, right some of history's wrongs, I would want to do it.
I'm nearly at Broadcast Tower, but I haven't seen any evidence of any living member of the Hive Mind.
I'd go up to that one chatter named Groovy Ninja, and I'd be like, bro, you don't want to join Super Shadow stream. Don't do it. Don't do it, bro. You're going to regret it immensely if you do. No. I hope not. But that's gonna be it from me for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by, saying hi, chatting, all that. I really appreciate it. I try and stream every other day, so Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays at 1 p.m. Pacific, although Thursdays are currently impacted because of treatment. But not this Thursday, but the next Thursday, I will be doing a Switch 2 launch stream, and that is going to be so much fun, so there's at least that to look forward to. But yes, I have a Discord if anyone is interested, !Discord, or there's a link in my bio. It's the best place to keep up with my streams, as well as chat with me and other cool people. And, I'm gonna raid someone, so if you have a suggestion, let me know, otherwise I'm sure I can find someone. And yeah, that's basically it. Basically all I need to... Can't believe you have money. I mean, I have been scraping every dollar I can for this. So I like this is basically a religious experience for me, you know? What generation is this? The 8th for Nintendo? It's the 8th coming for me. It's just sorry, I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't make this joke. Who have I have not rated? There aren't a lot of people live that I guess I could do we could do Swift Riff. Swift Riff is doing a collab with someone else playing Baldur's Gate 3, and that's always fun. So yeah, I think we'll do that. Exclamation mark raid. We'll send my raid message so you can copy and paste it and send it in their chat when we get there. And I hope you will show some love and support. But oh, Groovy, that's what it was I was going to talk to you about. I was going to be like, what do you think about the new Fantasy Life game? Because I've been hearing good things. But anyway, you can tell me. You can tell me, like, on my Discord or DM me or something. But yeah, I hope you will join me. Otherwise, that'll be it from me for today. So take care, everyone. Stay safe. Have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Can't afford it, but excited to get it when okay, yeah. I was curious if because I figured it would be a high priority for you, and that's why I was like, I gotta ask Groovy if what he thinks. Anyway, but yes, take care, stay safe, have a good one. I'll talk to you later, and let's go raid. Bye.